So in order to attend this part of KK University, it is in person. It is going to consist of three options. And I'll just give you a little background information in case you don't know anything about it. KK University School of Platinum Artists and Dancers is a specialized training institution designed to prepare aspiring performers for success in the professional entertainment industry. And the curriculum will be obviously covering instruction with live stage performance, music videos, acting for TV and film, which I will definitely be talking about today, and media training. And then students as well will be focused on social media branding, on camera techniques, audition preparation, and all the nuances of working in both television and film. With an emphasis on holistic development, the program trains artists and dancers not only in their craft but also in the practical aspects of maintaining a career in the entertainment, including personal branding, entrepreneurship, and financial management. So, some of you guys on here, you've actually done my KK Platinum. You've actually done the Kiki Castings Platinum career coaching program, which is an 8-week program that I offer to dancers and creatives, and it's all virtual. So that program I will still be having. That will start the third quarter. Will be starting in January, and then I have a fourth quarter in the spring. The difference between that program and this program is pretty much we're coming into the real world of actually doing all the things that we talked about in the program. So this is the in-person training aspect of what we do, and it's a little bit more intense, meaning we will be in person training 5 days out of the week. And I'm really excited about this because finally I get a chance to, like, if you've done the room before, you get an idea of what that is as far as it's like a 2-day experience where dancers and artists kind of come collab in the same room. Well, with KK Platinum, I mean, with KK University, now we are actually more consistently in the space through a period of weeks. And the way it's going to be set up is it'll be 3 sessions that we'll be offering, one in May, one in June, and one in July. Um, this will be more intense because it will require obviously the in-person part of it, but also we will be bringing in choreographers and professors, visiting professors that will be also included in the training part. So the way it's going to be set up is okay. Why are you ready to take your talent to the next level? Welcome to KK University School of Platinum Artists and Dancers, the ultimate training ground for the next generation of stars in the entertainment industry. So we will have 3 sessions: May, June, and July. May 1st through 31st. So these are actually full months, and they will be consisting of 5 days out of the week. Monday through Thursday will be an actual training space as far as you'll be in person at the studio. And then Fridays, we'll be having virtual. So let me go here really quick. This is also for artists. So I know in case you are an artist, obviously this will be for, this live will be for dancers and artists because the idea is that we're going to be combining both worlds. But for the artists, like if you are ready to really elevate your live performance skills and captivate audiences on stage and screen, do you want to master the art of on-camera presence for music video, live TV appearances? Are you looking to enhance your personal brand and grow your social media presence as an artist? Do you want to sharpen your vocal and physical performance to elevate your stage presence? Are you interested in gaining skills to express your unique artist identity through styling and branding? And so this is kind of like just a quick little glimpse of some of the artists that we've already worked with in the past. They have gone through KK Platinum Artist Boot Camp, and we've kind of brought them into the studio training space. We've done either the room with them, we've done music videos for them, we've done live shows with them. Like our Armand had a show, City Limits had a music video, Mako Girls had a video. Ashley Keaton, she had a live show and a music video. Mako had a live show. Simba, they had live shows. Bobby Lowe, which is he's actually dropping his new single this week. We worked with him. He has some shows coming up, but we did The Room with him. Um, and these are who am I meeting? Sorry. These are some of hold on. These are some of the rooms that we've done with the artists as well. So I'm pretty sure some of you may see yourselves there. And again, if you've never done the room is really a 2-day experience that, we kind of combine into like the feel of actually being on the job. So, like, if you got booked for a music video today, okay, you would start rehearsal tomorrow and the next day, and then you might be shooting the video. So, that's kind of like what we did, creating the room. Super, super high intense, but very realistic to what you actually would be doing on these jobs. Unfortunately, the truth of the matter is everything is very last minute. So my goal has always try to create as close to the real thing as possible. And so that's kind of how we developed the room. Um, can you guys see what I'm showing, or I just want to make sure y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, we can
Okay,
see.
perfect. Okay, so right now we are the campus, quote unquote, will be the studio. We have, if you're not familiar, we have a black site, white site, green screen. We have a photography space. We have a dance studio as well. I see. We have a dressing room, of course, a lobby, editing space. We have a podcast space as well, and somebody we had animation Sasha did for us of the studio space. And this doesn't, it's not just this space as well. Like my goal as the program is happening, real jobs will come in play. So for instance, like today's a great example. We movie that we worked on called Dear Santa is out on Paramount, and a few of the skeleton dancers that we used for the project were able to like assist with that, and then they actually ended up working on the movie. So are examples like that happen where I might be working on a job, or a friend, or I might submit you for projects that are happening in real time, and you actually begin to work on those particular jobs then and there, right? So I'm always in the mindset of trying to get you closer to what the real thing is. And with the platinum program, because it was virtual, everything we're learning mentally, which is a great concept to be able to process the industry in your mind. And so then when it starts to happen in real time or like in real life, you're able to like kind of connect the two. So now I'm able to really do both simultaneously. So dancers that have gone through the program, they'll be able to now start implementing some of the things if we're talking about how rehearsals are run or how you're on set, or just how certain choreographers like expectations, that all of that will start to kind of play in real life now, which is something that I've been excited to really start and build in the training space. So we will be really more focused on training for that thing you are really, really trying to do. So we're going to really do music videos. We're really going to do live shows. We're really going to create sets and stuff for like if you were going on a tour. We're really going to learn choreo from actual movies and TV shows and shoot them, as if you were in that TV show or on that movie. Because I think that there is a disconnect sometimes when we train in class and then you get booked for the job. There is a lot of things that are kind of like not necessarily broken down or taught, that you just sometimes just learn as you go. And the way that the university will be set up is like, well, you'll actually now physically go through it, from like understanding call times and going through, obviously we'll do all of the social media stuff, but like really getting your whole package together and start really trying to work after the month, you want to immediately be able to like book a job, right? That's like the goal. And yes, learning and training will continue on, but the energy behind it is like after, being in that scenario and that energy of consistency for 5 days out of the week. Getting to connect with, certain projects and choreographers, obviously artists, that is a key right there. Having the artist that is in there working on their project that has a show actually coming up or has a single dropping and they actually have to shoot their video. So maybe they are doing artist development, but also they do want to have dancers or they do want to have creative. So even for some of you all that are wanting to go into choreography, this will be a perfect space to let's work out those ideas, those creative juices, like, so you don't have to hope and pray and wish one day you'll get the opportunity to choreograph. It's like, no, we're going to actually have you choreograph. Okay. So these are the different artists that we have lined up, or these are the different projects coming up, or, hey, I actually have a job that's coming down the line. I want to start on the skeleton crew of this. Like, let's start creating it now. So getting you in the practice of what it is that you're wanting to do as often as possible. This, like I said, this movie that came out today is such a great example because we actually did the creative process. We had the kids, they had the skeleton crew, like we're in the studio coming up with whatever this, hey, here's the script, and this is what we got to come up with. Being able to do that, I think, like, as far as like actually practicing it is actually a great thing. So I'm going to quickly try my best. Oh, let me go back. Oh, actually, we'll go back through these because these are all answered questions. And some of you guys may have your own questions that you want to ask, but um, oh wait, I don't think this is updated. Okay, here we go. Okay, so KeyCast University summer sessions 1, 2, and 3. So again, these will be 3 1-month sessions. You do not have to attend all 3. However, you can attend all 3 if you want. But it's really sectioned with 3 sessions. Specifically, each one obviously will be different, the same but different, meaning there may be different choreographers that are in session 1 that are not in session 2 and 3, and vice versa. And then also the focus. So, depending on who the artists are, it may be focused on a large portion of the program, or that for that month might be focused on, we're about to go on a tour. She's about to go on a tour. So we're really focused on a tour set versus music video. Like, hey, we're going to focus on everything, but this one is heavy. Like session 2 might be heavy into music videos because all of these artists have music videos that they're shooting. So, it's kind of give you an idea of what the expectations are, but they all are different. They all will consist of different instructors. Every session also will have some of the same. So, someone that's teaching in session 1 will probably also be in session 2 and 3. So just a quick overview, and all of this will be way more like detailed and broken down as far as like schedule and what to expect for each week and yada yada yada. But an overall view of the curriculum is dance training and not just hip hop. So you will be kind of going in different spaces. I'm not trying to have you master every style of dance. Never. That's never the point. The point will be to do more sometimes of an introduction. Sometimes it's just, hey, this artist is this type of artist. So let's actually get somebody that focuses on this type of style training of dance, right? Just to introduce you, but it will not just be hip hop, so I can promise you that. But it will be styles that I feel are, most commonly needed, required, used, seen in the commercial space. Hip hop is not the only dance style that is used a lot. And so, as y'all can see, when you think about tours, just keep that in mind. You want to be as versatile as possible. Acting techniques is a must. So I will have an acting coach that will be coming in as well. I have a few that depending on what session you are in, that will be coming to focus on some acting techniques that we must have as dancers and artists. That is essential, saying that, we want to be in the entertainment, but, I want you to be familiar with being able to be on camera as an actor or actress. Media training. So this is something you'll be surprised most dancers especially don't think about. Like, you guys are brands and you are your own artist in your own right. So outside of being a recording artist, you're a dance performing artist. And even if you're a choreographer, you are needing to have media training. So being able to get in front of a camera, or not even in front of a camera, just being able to talk to anybody that is wanting to ask you questions about maybe a project that you're working on or the artist that you're working with. So just because we're in a social media age, everybody that is in the room, it's cameras all the time, so they always filming, and you just want to, at any point in time, being able to, hey, they want to ask you a question like where you're from, what's your background, who are some of your favorite artists, who are some of your favorite choreographers, and what are you excited about for this tour, and what can we expect? And like, you need to be able to talk about any of that. It can't be, I mean, I don't know, I'm just, just dance in the background. Like, nah. It's like, so being vocal and not afraid to show your personality, we will definitely be working on that. I typically like to just give like a list of questions that, you probably never thought about, but I want you to just be able to answer them off the top of your head. So media training is important. So we're not just dancing. Styling and wardrobe. I have a mega celebrity stylist that will be a part of these sessions that will help you get your style together. So you'd be surprised. Styling can make or break you too. Having your own, figuring out your own style, I think, we don't think about until it's time to think about it. Or when you're in a fly outfit or you on set and you're like, oh, I look good. I feel good. Okay, how do we carry that energy every day? Or definitely like to auditions and just like creating that persona. How do we do that? So we're going to be talking about that, styling and wardrobe. Social media branding is self-explanatory. That is a must. And to me, it's always like top of the list underneath dance training, just about, because social media can book you today and have you a job that lasts, years, right? Just based off your video that might be on social media or might be on Instagram. So that will be one of the key components throughout the month that we'll be focusing on. Fitness, you already know, dancers think that dancing is enough, and it's not. So if I'm telling you, hey, you want to get ready for this tour, now we're going to be in rehearsals 4 hours out of the day, which still ain't a lot. 4 hours is nothing. It's normally an 8 hour day. Like, really and truly, if I was really wanting to do it, it would be 8 hour days for Monday through Friday, but we're not going to do that. We're going to, ease y'all on in here. But it's 4 hours a day, right? Let's see how we're feeling and looking by that third, fourth day. Because now we're going to see how much more we need to put in, or like what you're feeling like. And not to say that you got to be completely developed as a performer in 4 days, but by the end of the month, what's happening? How are we feeling? Are we ready to do a 90-minute show? Like, realistically, there won't be 30 days to prepare for this tour that's 90 minutes. It's going to be a 2 week rehearsal. So, we're doubling up on the hours. So your stamina, all of that, fitness, you're like, how do you want to look on stage? Or how do you want to look on camera? Like, all of that matters. Mental wellness, much, much needed, especially now. It's like overly due in this space, and I definitely am going to be introducing that. So I have somebody that will be coming in as well, be focusing on mental wellness. We'll be doing some exercises that will be implemented into like your regimen. So that's something that you would be wanting to do daily or weekly, that I think will help when we are in stressful situations, or times, and yada yada yada. So I think having that preparation mentally will help. Audition preparation, of course, this is so good to be able to really like hone in on even more in this setting, so you become a master of auditioning. I'm going to create scenarios that will make us feel like we're in auditions. You don't even realize it, but you are actually auditioning right now. So it's also a mental thing. And when it's time to audition, things that you want to look out for, what you need to be ready for, that we know most like choreographers are looking for, directors, producers, artists. What is something that an artist wants to see versus, a music video director or a TV and film director? Like, what are the differences, and how can I best prepare for that? Networking skills. I mean, self-explanatory. Networking skills is something most dancers shy away from, or probably don't really fully know all that, goes into that, and the different ways to network outside of just after class, hey, how you doing? Like, okay, that's one type of networking, but then we're gonna talk about all the other ways that we can implement networking skills that, you don't even realize is networking, but it is. So we'll go through that. Entrepreneurship development. I mean, while we're doing this, everybody will have a business going. So we working on our businesses and like talking about that, getting that going, whether you have a business or not, you are an entrepreneur, you are a dancepreneur, because when you are in this industry, you are considered an independent contractor, which means you will be probably doing 1099s and whatnot. So it's important that y'all have businesses as well as your dance career. Your dance career is one job, entrepreneur as well, but then you might do hair on the side, you might do styling, makeup, or you might do editing or videography, photography, or you gotta with some of I think Silly, I think she's a veterinarian or is working with vets and pets, like, so it can be whatever. It doesn't have to be in the creative arts. But we definitely want to have some type of other business. Rehearsal techniques, which is a thing in itself that needs to be, taught. I think there are techniques that rehearsals have versus class that we need to know the difference and what the expectations are when you are in rehearsal versus the audition versus being on set versus being in class versus the whatever. Like, it's a difference. So we'll go through those. And showcase performance, we will have a performance at the end, and all of that will be contingent upon who the artists are, what's happening in real time. I can't really plan everything out to the T, but just know it'll be something big that we will be able you will be able to invite people to, and they will see you perform. Okay, cool. All right. So you have enrollment choices again, like I was explaining before. When I initially, and you may have seen some verbiage that had like 3 months because we were going to start in January, but because uh, there's being renovations happening, I just know it won't be done in time, and so I'm also not trying to rush that either. And I'm like, hey, it's fine. I just want to introduce it because if you are somebody that is considering, like, if you're not in Georgia, or you're in another state, or even if you are in Atlanta and you are thinking about attending, I want you to plan for this because you have to be in person. This is not a virtual option. This is I need you locked in for the month. And right now, okay, I have it scheduled. I don't have my I have it scheduled. I'll go over the schedule, but I have it scheduled just so you can know in your mind. It's a Monday through Friday. Tentatively right now, it's like Monday through Thursday in person, 4-hour training. And 4-hour training is not dancing for 4 hours. It's like, an hour and a half training and then an hour talking about something with media, or 30 minutes going over, researching this artist or choreographer. It's going to be all broken down from hair, makeup sessions, wardrobe styling sessions, hey, photo shoot, let's talk about this look, and all scheduled out. But they will be 4 hours Monday through Thursday. And right now, tentatively Fridays will be a virtual day and a free day, meaning you may still be able to come to the live session. I mean, not live session. You'll be able to come to the studio to get whatever you need. Like, let's say, hey, me and my group coming in to work on our project, and we need to shoot on the psych wall today. Cool, you shoot your stuff. So it'll be kind of like a free day, but tentatively right now it's like Monday through Friday, okay, for the month, right? And I'm just excited about that. Sorry. Okay, so the tuition pricing. So the first month is a 1 month session is $22.47. If you are a dancer, if you are an artist, it is $54.97. Because artist is a little bit more entailed with how their structure is. It's a little bit the price is a little bit more because we're dealing with music and labels and producers and managers and all that. So again, there's still three options. You can do May 1st, June 1st, or July 1st. And it's only three. So this will not be, hey, I want to do it in September. No. Or hey, I want to do it, in January 20. No, it's literally only summer, summer sessions, May, June, July. And I am kind of thinking about just making it the each summer session number where it's only a certain number. For May, only a certain number for June, only a certain number for July, because if I want to do it where we are focused, centered on an artist, and it's a certain number of dancers that we have locked in, it gives us a little bit more one-on-one, and the coaching can really have like, to me, a more of an effect with the dancers that are there and present. I definitely don't want it to do a large, only because of the space as well, because that's every day, and I don't want to have too many people here on daily. So right now, the price for the tuition is $22.47 for dancers and $54.97 for artists. Now, today only, if you are wanting to, you're like, hey, I know I want to do this. You can lock in your rate today with doing your deposit. And the cool thing about now, because we have pushed it back, is you can lock in your deposit with $497, and you will get a discounted rate of $750 off. So instead of your rate being $22.47 as a dancer, your rate will go down to $14.97 as a dancer. That's a discounted rate. And that's only if you are able to do your deposit for $497. And it's well for artists. And this is because it's Black Friday, and I was like, I was gonna just wait until later, like March. But I was like, well, let me at least let anybody that wants to take advantage of a discount today. Now, the cool thing also is you don't have to be completely registered for, like, let's say, hey, I know I want to go to May session. Your deadline to register for the May session will be April 1st. So it would always be a month before the session starts. So if you know you want to go in July, you're like, yeah, I want to go in July. Okay, your deadline to enroll will be June 1st for July. And because I'm doing a month ahead, it's because we have to order all of your packages. You're gonna have like book bag, and it's like a lot of stuff that we are ordering. So we want to be able to shirts and stuff that we want to have prior to you starting. Also, if you enroll or if you do your deposit, this is only if you do a deposit today for $497, you can attend the room volume 11 for free, which will include, it's always include, like if you do it during the summertime, you'll probably be doing the room anyway, but the room volume 11 that will be in January will allow you to be able to attend for free. So I'm giving a deadline for Black Friday week, because I know it's a full week, of December 1st, which you will be able to save $750 on your tuition. So let me just talk through that again, just in case anybody is unclear. The tuition cost, this is what it is, $22.47. It will not go down it will not, it will not stay here after this week. So after this week, we are going back to 2247. This week is Black Friday week, and this is only given to people that have registered. So it's all y'all that have come into the live and that has registered. There are a lot of people that I know registered but weren't able to come to the class. But you will get the discounted rate for Black Friday, $750 off. And you do your deposit, but you don't have to be paid in full for your summer session, whichever one you want, until a month before it starts. And I'm also allowing, there are payment plan options. I'll talk through that as well. There are payment plan options that are available, you know, if you need to like break up your payment, like let's say like, hey, I know I can do my deposit, you know, before the first, but I want to be able to break up the 1497, or if you're an artist, the 4747, you will get a link that has the separate payment amounts for you. And I'm only doing the maximum splits will be three. That's it. After that, you just have to figure out how to be able to pay. And I'll give a better breakdown of what the actual breakup of the payments are. And also, there is a third party payment option that is with Stripe on here. So when you get the link, it also gives you an option to break up the payments, and they have like Klarna and I think Affirm or Afterpay that you can use if you want to break it up. So, and the reason why I'm doing this as early as I am is because you got December, January, February, March, like months to actually pay towards your tuition so that it's taken care of. You don't have to try to come up with all this, you know, money last minute. That was another reason why we wanted to push it back so that give everybody time as well, because it's going to be a really, really, really great I don't want to say like I guess school, you know, whatever, you know, I mean it's gonna be a whole lot of summer school session, whatever. We about to Hotlanta, whatever, but it's gonna be great because I know some of the people that have already, you know, reached out about wanting to be a part of it. And let me go back up here. I feel like I skipped over. And I'm gonna go through this in a second, but um okay, yes. So right now, if you go on the website, and this is live, so if you go on the website, you'll see these prices. And I'm only leaving this up this week. But and just know as well as some people that are in Atlanta that I think will be amazing as well for just kind of providing some insight to like just the process and expectations. We'll bring in an acting coach, of course, and for artists, we will have some vocal coaches. And also if you are a dancer that is an artist or vice versa, an artist that is a dancer, you know, we can talk about whatever as far as maybe working out something if that's something that you want to, because I don't assume dancers want to sing, and I don't assume, you know, singers want to dance, right? But if you are like, yo, I'm both. I love to sing and I'm trying to dance too, because there are a lot of dancers that are artists as well. So, you know, it ain't no discrimination. It's, hey, everybody come on in. But really quickly, I'm going to just kind of go through some Q&A in case you do have any questions. And then of course, if you have any that I did not answer, we will go over those as well. So what is KK University School of Platinum Artists and Dancers? A specialized training space designed for artists and dancers for professional careers in the entertainment industry. The program covers performance skills, on-camera training, media training, social media branding, and industry-related skills like money management, entrepreneurship, and more. Who is the program for? The program is designed for aspiring artists and dancers who want to pursue a career in the entertainment. Whether you're interested in music videos, live performances, acting, or media training, this program equips you with the skills and knowledge to succeed. How long is the program? It will run for 1 month with 3 options to attend. You can attend the May session, June summer session, or July summer session. Tentatively now, we are scheduled for in-person Monday through Thursday, 11 to 3 p.m., and virtual Fridays. And this will probably change, so just kind of be prepared. We are doing daytime because I want to leave the evenings open, one, because of the studio, and as well, if you are somebody that's coming here for the summertime and you like, yeah, I want to make sure I still go take such and such class. Most of the classes will be in the evenings. So I definitely want to make it, convenient and, make it make sense. I am not trying to compete with all the classes. No. So you come get the training here from 11 to 3. You might get a break and then go hit some classes up if you would like. And that is also optional. But I will as well, like, it's 11 to 3, but sometimes, you know, y'all know me, it's stuff be happening in real time. So it might be something that's in the evening that I really want you to attend or come to, or like I got a guest coming in. Maybe the choreographer that's in town can only teach at 6 p.m. Okay, well, now the schedule might adjust just a little bit, but whatever. So, I'm saying this is the time frame, but I also am like preparing you in case, it might shift a little bit. Just trying to be as flexible as possible. But as of now, that's kind of the schedule. What is the final showcase? It is a culmination of the skills and techniques learned throughout the program. Students will present a live performance, and I don't even want to put and recorded project in front of an audience that may include industry professionals such as agents, managers, and casting directors. So I will make sure that's changed because we will also be shooting something. So it will be I can't tell you what it is because I don't know, but whether it's a music video, whether it's, a live performance, whether it is, a TV scene or commercial, whatever, is something that we will be taping or filming that will also be presented in the performance. So, we have projectors. So some stuff I want to actually show that we, did while we were in the during the month. What kind of classes are offered? The curriculum covers a wide range of topics, including live stage performances, on-camera acting, music video, media training, choreography, social media branding, headshots, photo shoots, audition techniques, and more. There are also specialized courses in money management, mental health, and entrepreneurship. So those are kind of some of the classes, not just dance class. How are the classes structured? The classes are hands-on and practical with a focus on real world industry experience. Each class typically involves both theory and practical applications, such as working on camera, rehearsing for performances, or developing creative content for social media. Is there individualized coaching? Yes, students will receive individualized feedback and coaching from instructors to ensure they develop their unique talents and are prepared for professional opportunities. And so that's kind of why I want to make sure each session is scaled to a certain number so that we are able to really like hone in on individuals and give you that one-on-one feedback, but also just like it is kind of a development. So you're not gonna be the same person from the beginning to the end. And I don't expect anybody to be. And I want to make sure we are giving everything we need in that month that, you as an individual can literally take away when you're done and apply. Do I need previous experience to enroll? I just said while previous experience in dance or performing arts is beneficial, it is not required. The program is designed to accommodate both beginners and those with prior experience, offering personalized instruction to meet students at their skill level. And the reason why I have it like this is because I know there are certain dancers that are phenomenal dancers, but they may not be, really great in acting, and vice versa. There may be some actors that are like, I'm really good at this, but I really want to be able to like, do both, or can I do more dancing in my acting jobs? How can I really get better performing on camera? So I feel like everybody will be able to contribute to each other in that type of space. But yes, obviously, you don't have to be that dancer, but I do want to make sure you are at least understanding Like the goals for me as a performing artist are this, and this. And if that doesn't include wanting to dance for an artist or go on a tour, do live shows and music videos, like it has to be in that space. Yes, TV and film, but it needs to definitely be in a high performing arena type of field that you are wanting to achieve, because some of this will be definitely targeted to that, especially because we have the artist involved. How do I apply? You can apply online through our website by filling out the application form. So I have not put the application on there yet because I wanted to like do this first and kind of make sure I flesh out the questions that I really, not questions, but the way I want the application to be and feel. And once you decide what session you want to go to. So you will know when you can apply, quote unquote. And that also will come after you have done a deposit. So you won't be able to apply to do all the stuff to get your packages and all that until you do your deposit. That's how I know people are serious and you're like, yeah, I'm really trying to like get enrolled like here. And then I'm going to be sending over all of the information that I would be needing from you. Are there any age requirements? Young adults and teens. Yes. Okay. I was gonna make sure it's not, it definitely is not under 15. So yeah, we're good. The program is open for young adults, and teens who are serious about pursuing a professional career in entertainment. Yeah, I feel like I'll have the age. So it's not for kids. I'll say that. It's not for kids. Is financial aid or scholarships available? Yes, details are available during the admission process. So again, like I was telling you guys earlier, there are third-party payment options that is available, Affirm and Klarna. And then as well, technically, with the scholarship part, it's kind of like once you do your deposit, your scholarship of 750 is going to be applied to the balance that you would actually not have to pay. So and then with that, obviously we have the third party payment options. I don't think there's any other setup to be able to do that. I will again have it portioned out, 3 payment plan options. If you don't go through Klarna or Affirm and you want to just break it up, I'll send you those links upon doing your deposit for the 497. Where are classes being held? Classes will be held at our state-of-the-art studio. I'm really excited because we have some renovations coming that you all, I don't want to say it'll be here before then, but you guys will be best making use of it. I'll say that when it's done. Fully equipped for both live and on-camera training, as well as off-site location for actual job opportunity training. And those locations will be provided upon acceptance into the program. So, so like as well as off-site locations. So again, some of that is going to be actually like on the jobs, or the rehearsal might not be here, it might be somewhere else. And that will happen more so in real time. What is the class size to ensure personalized attention and high quality training? Like I said, class sizes are kept small. This will allow the students to receive one-on-one feedback and mentoring from instructors. What do I need to bring to class? Students are advised to wear comfortable clothes suited for performance and rehearsals. Additional materials like headshots, portfolios, and any specific tools for social media content creation will also be needed. And as far as like the clothes, some of this stuff, again, we will develop while you're in the program. But as far as like the rehearsals, sometimes you may be in black, but sometimes you'll be like whatever you want to wear. You'll know what you need to bring or wear for each day. And this will be a great time to like, be able to try stuff out. And this is when you kind of develop your style, develop like, okay, yeah, when I come into rehearsal or when I'm coming to school, like, what's my vibe? What's my feel? And that's how you just create that. And then it just continues on after. And how is mental health and wellness incorporated into the program? We believe in supporting the whole performer. So fitness and mental health are integral parts of the curriculum. Classes include sessions on mental well-being, stress management, and physical fitness routines designed to sustain long-term performance. success. So yeah, like I said, I'm really big on that. I know how important mental wellness is, especially in the times that we are in, because all we have is our mental. And and I want to make sure that, we're providing a safe space for that. This will be also in emotional space for some of you, because there'll be, some things that we may be experiencing that maybe you haven't had a chance to experience yet. Some hurdles and some like ups and downs that you will, encounter just being able to go through whatever those feelings are mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I think will be a great, great experience, because sometimes it just takes that one thing and now you've like released a lot, or you are ready to, go to that next level. And that's all it took, right? And my goal, I say this to I'm blue in the face, my goal is to just get you to the thing faster. So however I can do that, create that, curate that, whatever, I'm constantly trying to do. And this will be the first time we're doing KK University. So whoever enrolls, obviously you will be the first of that aspect of Kiki Castings, but also just, hoping to get some of you all closer to some of these goals, and understanding, obviously investing in yourself now, but thinking about your long-term goals. A lot of y'all I've already talked to, over the last year, and some of the things that you're wanting to achieve and see happen. And some of these things have already begun to happen. So even like putting a little gas on that, and, putting the foot to the accelerator, creating something. If you're in this for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, however, if you want to do that, that's cool too, because I think that there is something behind intention, and really having a real focus on actually doing the thing. So it's hard to do that consistently in certain spaces, only just because it just doesn't allow you the chance to be in a rehearsal or go through an audition process, or actually feel the feeling of getting booked and then we're shooting it like the next day. And it's like, oh, hey, guess what? You got submitted for this, and they want to see you do a self-tape. That is like, what? Self-tape now? Yes, got to create that. So just getting in the robust of it all, I think is a helpful, like, you know, push forward into the direction of what you're trying to do. So this is pretty much what KK University will be about. Again, I plan to, my mind is like this, so I know what I feel this may do for a lot of dancers that maybe are, considering, hey, I'm graduating from high school, and, I don't know if I necessarily want to go to college, but I do want to dance, and I'm not sure what all this thing is. And I see the videos, or I see the Instagram, and it's popping, and ooh, I want to do that. But then it's like, I don't really know where to start. And so now finally, I think this is something. Yes, I have my platinum program. You get the virtual aspect, and some of you guys want to do that as well. That's an option to include. But this one will be more just the in-person version of the room, and the platinum program virtual, kind of like times 30, because it will be a little bit more intense, but very, very impactful, very convenient, obviously, with, to me, for pricing, just being able to get the type of training that I know you're going to need. It will help alleviate some of the I'll say, like, I don't want to say waste, but like wasting on things that I may not, how is it going to benefit me, versus like super intentional about, okay, these are the things I'm going to get done. I'm going to get out of this, who I'm going to meet, who I could possibly, what opportunities may come from here. And, my community, as we grow, I'm always completely about, submitting talent that I have one-on-one trained or worked with or coached or mentored or consulted, or, you've been under my tutelage at some point. You've been, whether it was our Trail, Taylor, in the room, whatever, boot camp, whatever, like you are in this network and community, these are the people that I'm absolutely going to be pitching first to jobs, only because for me it's always about trust and knowing that yes, you understand the business, you understand what certain choreographers are going to be looking for, and trust and know that you can handle this job, the pressure that comes with that, being able to, deliver, because it sounds easy, it sounds great. But until you are actually, kind of going through it, I feel like I'm gonna pull out of here. Until you're actually going through it, it can be sometimes a little overwhelming. So I'm going to try my best to, get you mentally prepared and physically now prepared. Yes, I will be teaching. I know everybody's like, are you gonna be teaching? Yes, I will be teaching as well. So it won't be like every day, but I absolutely will be doing a lot of the creating and obviously some of the creative direction, even with the choreographers that are wanting to do the program. You can best assure you will be put to work, so this would be a great space to test out those choreography skills or creative skills, and working as a team, being a part of a group, a core, that is important because you're going to be on jobs that has a lot of dancers. And so just being able to like contribute, if like the end goal is like by the end of this, you got to have a tour set, what is that? What's that process about to be? Okay, let's see what that's like, by the end of this set, the artists that we're working with, they are booked for a TV series, and we're performing their records for a live show version on this episode. It's like, oh, okay. We're doing a tech rehearsal and now we're doing the actual show. So just kind of getting y'all familiar with the world, as much as possible, as close and not just close, but actually doing it as possible as we can is the goal. And I'm excited. So I'm gonna kind of open the floor or the chat, or you can come on the mic if anybody has any questions. If this sounds good, not good, like you can also give me feedback. You know what I'm saying? I like to know what's the temperature. Like, hey, is this something that is needed, or that you're like, oh, I've kind of done something like this, whatever. It's fine. I just want to kind of get an idea. Go ahead, Adrian.
First of all, this sounds amazing, so I'm excited.
Yay.
So yeah, because I'm like in a space now where I'm in class. I'm kind of breaking that mental blockages, but now I'm ready to like up my next level.
Yeah.
But my question is, what's the deadline for the deposit for if I don't do it today?
So December 1st, December 1st is the deposit. Sorry, is the deadline for the deposit. I will extend it. Today's deposit was including the room, like for free, but I'll extend it to December 1st for the 497 discount. I'm sorry, the 497 deposit, which will lock in your rate at the 14. So the cool thing is like, so if you pay 497 and you coming in as a dancer, oh, let me go back. Let me make sure I can pull it up. So if you come in as a dancer, that means your rate was, and you pay the deposit, you're locking in the rate for 1497. So all your balance will be is 1,000, and you can decide how you want to split that up. You can be like, oh, long as you have the 1,000 paid by, it's like if you're doing the May, it would be April 1st. And if you're like, well, hey, I want to still split that up over 2 months, okay, then I will send you a link for 500 and a link for 500. And then bam, you pay, your tuition's paid, and you can just sit back and wait, and you'll get your information for when everything starts. But the 497, so today is the 25th. So Sunday in a week is the deadline for the Black Friday offer of locking in your rate of 1497. And if you pay after
Yeah.
that, you could, I mean, if you pay after it, it's just, you would just be, any like, let's say like, hey, I'm just gonna pay next year. The rate is just at the 22.47. So you won't get a discount off, which the goal is obviously, an incentive to like save money. So yeah, so that's kind of how it would work. But December 1st would be the deadline. Can you hear me? Oh no, your phone. I think it's unmuted.
I can hear you now. It was
Oh,
breaking up.
okay.
I don't know if it's me or
No, I
yeah.
hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, so did that answer your question?
Yeah, it kind of broke up when you was explaining it after the first, but
Yeah, so I was just saying any date after the first, like when the world gets introduced to it, that price won't exist. It'll be 22.47. But everybody that gets the Black Friday offer for this week, of the you can lock in your rate at 14.97 by paying a 4.97 deposit. And then your balance would just be 1,000, and you don't have to pay that until April 1st. If you are attending the May session, like, hey, well, I don't want to go until June, or I don't want to go until July, then you don't have to pay until June 1st, by June 1st. So, I mean, it's so much time to like,
mhm,
pay. And regardless whether, if somebody decides to wait, you still have those options to pay over time. Now, if you are wanting to enroll, let's say you're like, well, I want to pay 4.97. I know I'm not gonna get my discount, but I mean, I want to go, but I don't want to pay my deposit until later. You have to pay your deposit by March. I feel like it's the first. I don't know what date it is. I don't know if it's March 1st, period,
mhm,
4.97, in order to decide whatever month you want to go to. I won't take enrollments after that, because by then we're going to be like heavy into like getting everything scheduled, and like making sure who is a part of what session, so that we are kind of figuring out the artists and all that. So
mhm,
the deadline for the deposit to even say you want to go to the university will still be March. And then again, you still have April. If you go in July, you got April, May, up until June 1st. So you still have time to break it out. And, I'm doing this obviously considering, people taking the time to really plan. If you want to come for the summer, like if you serious, like, hey, yeah, I'm really trying to, like, this summer, this is it. Like, I can't play around no more, whoop de whoop, whatever. And it's something that you want to go to, literally start planning now. That way, like, I'm coming to Atlanta for the summer or
mhm,
whatever. You can like, I'm working towards getting my stuff paid out, and it's done. And then you don't have to be worrying about All you got to worry about is, um, I'm going to be actually reaching out to companies. Like, let's say if you're not from here and you want to come, clearly, you got Airbnbs and all that. But if there's like extended stay America, or like extended stay, or some type of partnership that we'll be trying to figure out as well, that would be an affiliation to, and then possibly a discounted rate. So we can look into that as well. If you don't have somebody here that you want to hang out with, or sleep on the couch for a month, like,
mhm.
do what you got to do, but it'll make it work.
Yes.
Yay. Anybody have any questions?
Thank you.
Yes, of course. So I'm gonna put this in the chat. Um, if you want to, you can check and see your options, because Stripe does break up the payment. So even for the deposit, it'll pay it for you. So some of you guys might qualify, and you can split the payments up however you want. If you are, uh, if it qualifies you with either Klarna or Affirm, you can actually do that as well, breaking up that payment for your deposit. And if you can do that, that's even better, Deja. That way you can lock in your rate if you want, and not have to save that difference. But the 4.97 still gives you, like, they break that deposit up. That makes sense, for you. So you can try to see if that work on your end. But But if not,
Oh, cool. Okay.
yeah, if not, um, so if y'all understand, like even with the payment amount, if you are approved with Klarna or Affirm, your payments can be broken up even more. So even though I'm telling you, oh, we split it in half, it's really however many payments that they allow for you. So if it's, if it's a 6 month, 12 month payout, whatever that they can give you, I will definitely take advantage of that. And what I will do is I'll send all of the links just so that you can see what is available for you because you probably don't even realize, oh shit, I can actually split this up, or you might have got to get approved, and and you can lock in your rate. My thing is for sure if you can before the first, about the first, so that you can save some money. I definitely want you guys to take advantage of that, especially if I'm on the live with you and you register for the Zoom. I'm trying my best to help everybody out, and I understand it's holidays, but I also know when summer rolls around you're gonna be like, oh my God, I should have, I should have locked in my rate. So, and you got time, regardless whether you do now or later, you have time to go ahead and get, if any, main thing is make sure you there. That's it. And there's three options. We got May, we got June, we got July, and they all about to be jam packed. If you are somebody that's like, yo, I'm trying to be in all three, you can email me directly and I'll definitely work out a discounted rate for you. If that's something that you are like, somebody might be like, yo, I'm serious about this summer. This is it. I need solid 3 months. I know after that, I'm like, out of here, whatever. You can email me and I can work out something, or 2 months as well if you want to do 2 months. But I'm really excited about it.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.